Ladies and gentlemen, the Madness Entertainment Group presents Put the Comic Artist Hour with Les Garner.
And he's here.
Howdy, folks. We are back.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to another.
It's been one of those days, but I'm here for you, and we're going to do this thing. So I am working on Brides number 2, and was feeling like doing a little Eva artwork today, and maybe include some of Adam, the monster. But we'll start the doodling. Oh, pardon me, I got a little bit of a stuffy nose. It's that allergy time and all that. So let's see. Just gonna start the usual little circle, little sphere. Kind of get my eye line set. Let's see. There we go. Now let's get the old S curve in here for the spine. Do a line across for the shoulders, a line across for the hips. And then from there, we'll take the point where that crosses and we'll kind of give ourselves some guidelines there. And if we come down here to where that S curve comes down to where the bottom of that is, that's, I can go like that. Those are going to give me these specific sorts of guides. You'll see I'll start coming in here with these kind of lines that start to parse this out. So, pardon me. That's how I like to build the hourglass for doing, pretty chicks. So then once I've got these, I know I'm going to come up here, a little parallel from it. That just helps me build some volume. Then we're going to start working some of this stuff out. Let's get some stuff there for the shoulder, or the shoulder. And so there's that waist point, that midpoint. So I'll go a little bit up from that. Give myself a little bit of a guide there for the elbows fall. And there we go. Shoot, excuse me. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's so far down off the image. I'm just going to kind of do some implied fingers here and see where it all leads. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Now let's come in here. Knock in some of that. Knock in some of that. Let's see. Go here. I'm just going to bring that hand down that way. There we go. All right. Now then, let's kind of give myself some stuff, some banding across here to help think about these volumes a little better. And then right here, bring that in there. Bring that in there. Okay. And very loose little S curve right there. It lets me know where that middle is. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, let's see here now. All right, now. There, right there. So, not going super detailed yet because this is just, underdrawing, but that's where it starts. Okay. Let's get like some to go in here and define a hairline, even though I know I'm going to end up covering it all up. But it helps me just think through the shapes. Let's see. That a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh, let's turn it to just my speed on. All right. Let's see where we're at. Oh, feel my foot pedals getting away from me under here. I hate it when that happens. Sometimes the board they're on slides a little bit, or I'll bump it and it'll go somewhere. All of a sudden, I'll hit the wrong key with my foot, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, this sucks." All right, so let's come back here. We got that. Okay, there's that. Excuse me. So then that. Let's get the volume of her hair kind of worked in here. Go that way with it.
Oh, you're starting to yawning early today.
Oh yeah, I'm very tired. Oh,
My wife's messed up.
Was
I
that?
usually stay up until my son leaves for work in the morning just to make sure he gets up, right? Just to make sure that he's awake before he goes to sleep. This morning, I went to sleep about 15 minutes before he's supposed to get up. Woke up 30 minutes after he's supposed to get up. His ass still, man. I go to work.
All right.
But something told me to wake up and go check. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Something told me, like, hey, man, I don't think you got up and went to work. You better go look.
Let's see. I'm going to do the big guy behind her here. That'll be fun. I don't do enough with him. Let's see here now. Oh, crap. Excuse me. I've been having some muscle issues today. Things cramping up and Just really being a problem.
Well, it didn't affect your art.
Thank God. Bills, but did.
Just like
Let's see here now. Here. Let's see. Boom. Here.
I had a really good time up there at Kalamazoo Comic-Con over the weekend.
Cool.
Got to hang out with some people that, first some people I never met before, like Bart Sears. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was super cool. Got him to sign Turok #1 for me, bro.
Nice.
The old shiny cover. You know what I'm talking about.
Always love that guy's work, man.
Yeah, he's amazing. And there's so many people in our network that look to him as their inspiration.
Yeah, he's
So
a big.
I was talking to him. I'm like, man, this dude loved that dude. You know, it's like you got a crew over here in the network that definitely loves what you do.
Mm.
You know, so hopefully we'll get him out on a show or two. And
Hell, I'd like to get him on my show and talk some like hard, some serious art stuff. That'd be fun.
yeah, and that's something you can always do, Les. You can always invite people to join you. You know.
Well, if I actually knew that many people, I probably would. I just don't know anybody to invite.
Well, like you're gonna be hanging out with some people up here real soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know, you let them know, right? You let them guys know. Hey, I do a weekly show on a Pop Culture Network. And one of you guys out as a guest, and that's how it starts. You see, because you're gonna hang out with them guys all day.
Yeah.
Build a little friendship, and then you just tell them, hey man, anytime you guys got something you want to promote or come hang out with me and draw or whatever, just do it. Just let me know. I got you. You know.
Let's see. Where are we going? Now that I got this all blocked in.
You ought to bring Psycho onto the show.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got to meet him yet.
He's a funny dude.
I mean, we're talk to Rick about doing some stuff, but I'd love to meet those guys, both of them, him and her. The little playboys, it's like,
they're great. They are. They're hilarious. But
that's what I mean. It's like I love the upbeat stuff, man.
oh yeah.
I love when we get stuff in here where people are laughing and having a good time, and there's just not near enough of that in the comic
the world
social
at large.
Well, yeah, the world at large, but I mean even our, the comic world. There's just too much of that crap, and not near enough just having a good time.
Yeah, there's way too much sniping.
Yep.
Sniping and griping.
Dassos, what's happening? Here you go. Your people are arriving.
Oh man, Tassos. I think I sent Tassos a message the other day. I want to talk to him. I want to actually look at getting him to do a story or two for me in Gasp.
See, have him out on the show.
Because Tassos is good, and man, I've been watching his work lately. He's like been making some big leaps forward, and it's great. Really, really impressed with it.
And this is why we do this, Les. And you got buddies that do this, that probably don't get airplay, don't get seen. Nobody's out there sharing their stuff. If they're part of the madness, what happens? Somebody's out there sharing their stuff every day.
Hopefully. That's hopefully how it's supposed to work.
I mean, that's, the whole point of what we're doing is to get people seen. So Tassos, straight up, come out and be on the show with Les. Let people get to know who you are, man, so we can promote what you do too.
Oh yeah, Tassos is great. All right.
And you know I'm legit. I ain't done nothing but be here for you for 96 weeks so we could do this show, right?
86 weeks. We're 1 month away from show 100. Good Lord.
No, dude.
Crazy.
Unless, hey, and nothing's changed about how he feels about this, I promise you. The first thing he said to me when I asked him if he wanted to do it, he's like, I don't want to do that.
Oh, geez.
He's like, I hate that social media stuff. And I was like, yeah, but we got to get you seen, bro. We got to get you out of here. We got to do this. All right.
Yeah. I still hate it.
I know. That's what I said. Nothing about how you feel about it's changed, but you understand getting out here and getting seen is like, it's so paramount to your books getting seen and getting attention.
That's definitely part of it.
It's like you got to do it.
Or not. That's part of it.
And it's best to do it in a place where you're having a good time.
Yep.
That
certainly makes it a little bit better. All right, let's get the hard parts done.
What are the hard parts for you, Les?
Staying in the shop and working when I'd rather be out working in the garden or hanging out in the woods.
No, you said let's get the hard parts done.
Let's see here. Is my pen feeling?
Man, art-wise.
I need to double check something. I think. Let's see. I've been keeping my. There we go. I had to turn. I noticed sometimes if you're in Clip Studio, if you have Windows Ink turned on a Wacom, it doesn't always feel quite right. So I've started keeping those settings open. I think I've just been getting pickier and pickier about my inks, my digital inks. Let's see. It's funny, I could like zoom in on stuff, but I still have just so much of that old school, just working on paper thing left in me that I find myself like leaning up onto my tablet all the time.
And Tasso says, let's talk. There you go.
Let's see here now.
I'm gonna run this redheaded stepchild outside real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool, you do you, man. What you gotta do.
The retriever just put his nose up under my hand and knocked my hand off the mouse and said, let me out. He don't talk like the husky does. All right, I'll be right back.
Cool. Now, why do I feel like something ain't right? No, that's not turned on. Oh, shoot. Let's see here now. There. All right. Reset all that. Let's come in here and hit this a little different. That's it. It's that new edit feature that's in here. I like it, but at the same time, it's a little weird. Yeah. If you in the latest version of Clip Studio, if you drag and don't let off, then when you let off, you'll get this little thing that pops up that says edit, and you can go in here and tweak the line after the fact before you commit to it, which is kind of cool sometimes, but it can kind of mess with you. All right. Yeah, I want that on right here. Oh, no. Dang it. It's doing that crap. I got to find out if there's a way to turn that off. Let's look in my preferences. And let's see. Performance, probably not. Touch gestures. Let's go tablet. I am going to look this up. So, pardon me for just a moment. Let's see. And y'all forgive me. I will be using AI mode in my search on Google so that I can talk to it and phrase my question however I want instead of having to be so specific. And I have to do this via text because, you know, the whole hand thing. So in the latest version of Clip Studio, what is it called when you keep your pen held down after a stroke and get that new edit feature open? Let's find this out. Smart Shape. Okay. Smart Shape. So, preferences, tools, Smart Shape. I knew that would come up that way, so I'm going to go turn that off right now because it's driving me nuts. Preferences, tools. Now here's where this is going to be interesting. Let's see. No. Let's see. No. There's a few new things in here that I hadn't seen. Let's see. Wires. Smart Shape. And there we go. Just going to turn those off. And now let's see if I draw it here and I hold. Does anything happen? No, good. Back to normal, just the way I likes it. For some reason, I feel like I've got something causing aliasing on my brush, which I don't want. It's a very strange feeling.
Exactly is aliasing, like copying a smaller line to the side or something?
Aliasing, like if you zoom in and you look at pixels, you know, a pixel is just square.
Right.
But a pixel can have a little gradient inside it. And if something is aliased, that means you're painting specifically the pixels. And so, like, if you zoom in real tight on a bitmap image and you see the sharp little squares for all the pixels, then that's a very aliased image. Anti-aliasing puts that little gradient in the pixels that causes it to look smoother. And anti-aliasing will slow down your pen response, but it'll look smooth. But there, it makes doing selections aren't as clean when there's anti-aliasing because the sharp little edges are easier to make a selection of. Like there's back and forth pros and cons to it. So
right. Okay.
And usually
there is a use for it. There is a use for it. You just don't want it right now.
Yeah, and usually there's a little section here that says anti-aliasing, and you can turn on or off how much of it. For some reason, my brush, my pen has that turned off, and I honestly don't look up at it that often to even think about it. So it's just kind of weird. That's just par for the course for the day. It's one of those days, you know.
I hear you.
I bet. Let's see. I'm just curious now. So that's my main pen. That's one that I've been using forever and a day. Why does it not feel right to me? Something feels incorrect. Let's see here now. Well, that one feels pretty good.
And I did get to spend some time talking to Mark Hodges up there in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
We're in for sure. He was talking about booth placement, so I'm pretty sure he's giving us one.
Oh, that's cool.
He was talking about where to put us. You know, that's what we're. It wasn't even about if we were going to be there. It was about where he was going to put us. That was the conversation. So, you know, really happy about that. Mike Barron is probably going to come up and join us. It's going to be fun, Les. You know,
I would like to be there.
No, you. That's what I'm saying. You and Mike will be my guests. So
I am tentatively gonna commit to coming. You know, I hope to be there.
Yeah, and you know, Dirk sets up there and everything, and we can do a little book passing back and forth. Go over there, sign this. Go over there, sign. You know what I mean? He can tell people when they buy one of your books. You know, some you worked on for him. He can tell, oh, he's right over there at that booth. You can go over there and get him sign it.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We, passing the fans, so to speak. This is, you know me. It's all about networking, and it doesn't matter how you do it. Whatever you can do to get the fan to go look at the next stuff, the next thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's helping to network.
Oh Lord.
Colleagues, right? That helps your colleagues if you direct fans to go check out their stuff too. You know, now I have method to my madness. Look, there's no secret that trying to get you and Chris and Mike Barron all hanging out together on the same weekend at the same booth ain't a little bit of my hoping for some collaboration. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I feel like there could be something really big come out of that. But I mean, I'm like Mike, Les, yeah, Chris. We got you guys. Look, we got two good authors. We got a guy that designs RPGs and tabletop games, and a great artist. Something's got to come out of that. Something, and that's my hopes. You know, you get something that comes out of it.
There we go.
I know anything that Mike writes and you draw.
Oh, that'd be a hoot. Straight
well,
up.
I mean, it'd be big too. I mean, look at the book he did with Pat Broderick.
Oh, I would love to do a book with Mike. I would love to do a book with Mike.
And I think Mike likes now that since I've like put you in his line of sight.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like I did do that.
Well, he always sends me birthday wishes.
Yeah.
So.
I know. Well, I told him, I'll get you guys at the table together. It's gonna be all over then. All you got to do is draw Badger one time, right now.
That's what I should do on here one day. Is I should do a Badger stream for Mike.
Dude, he'd trip out. He might even show up for that. You never know.
That'd be fun. Kind of pull my little take on a modernized, modern day Badger. You know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got look, I've got, when I first met Mike, right? I mean, I knew this stuff everybody knew. Nexus, Badger, Punisher, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then I started getting to know him and realizing all the stuff dude's done.
Oh, yeah. He's been
I
all
got
over the place.
7,000 books in this room, right? I got 3 filing cabinets, dozens of boxes. He's in almost all of them. No lie. He's like Mike Barron is all over the place in this room, man. It's crazy. It's fun, and it is crazy. I love that dude. What the hell is this? It's funny how you get messages from your phone provider about your phone service, right? The only thing I need you guys to send me a notice about is if you change anything. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Leave me alone. I don't need your propaganda stuff. I don't need your, oh, if you do this, you'll get that bonus and blah, blah, blah. No, I got the phone. That's what I got. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Bye. But then if you shut off that connection to them,
right? Yeah.
Then they'll change something and you won't get the notification.
Yep. I don't like that line.
Man, you remember when you just picked up the phone that was hanging on the wall?
Oh, yeah.
So much simpler. So much less invasive.
I don't even care. I mean, we can just change this to the Grandpa Comics Hour because I don't even care anymore. I'm just like, yep. It's all overblown. Way too much.
It's crazy. Sometimes I long for that day of just answering the phone. It was it. It wasn't telemarketers. You knew if somebody called you, it was somebody that was calling you for a reason. You didn't screen your calls. You just answered the phone, right?
Yep.
Man, they sure ruined the phone, didn't they?
Yep.
It used to be so simple.
Yes, it did.
And that's one of the things that I loved about Mike when I first met Mike, right?
Like actual phone call.
Yeah, he's like I messaged him on Messenger, right? Asked him if he wanted to be part of, I think it was CromCon 2, right? I mean, it was a long, long time ago, right? And he responded with, "Here's my number, Pops. Give me a call." And I was like, "Yeah, I with this guy from day one, right? Much rather talk to you. Much rather talk to you. Hear the inflection in your voice. Hear, can tell whether or not you're joking. Blah blah blah. Texts are so based. They're nothing. Everybody thinks I'm always mad when I'm texting them. Right? Everybody's like, well, you don't have to be like that. Be like what? It's like I just said what I said. I didn't cuss at you. I didn't call you any names. I responded to the question or whatever, and I'm kind of busy. So if it's short, that's just because I'm doing 5 other things right now, and I ain't got time for a prolonged conversation. But believe me, if I was mad, it'd be like, "Hey, motherfucker," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a question. I hate texting people because everybody thinks I'm angry all the time. Not.
Yeah.
I'm
I get that.
Work is work, man. It's like, yeah, I'm a little bit more to the point. I'm a little bit more about what needs to be done. It's not social hour. If you hit me up about something work related, I'm gonna be quick and to the point about what we need to do about it. It's not like, how's the kids, man? Yeah, well, we can work on that next week or whatever. I'm gonna get down to it. I'm a busy guy, so it's like, yeah, I apologize if I seem upset, but I'm, if I am upset, you'll definitely know it. It wouldn't be. You won't think about the conversation later going, damn, he acted like he was pissed off. No. If I was pissed off, you wouldn't be having that conversation with yourself later. And truthfully, I am 90% of the time having a good time doing this. And the only part that sucks is like the the stuff I don't know how to do. You know, the stuff I'm not good at. That's the part that sucks. And I might get a little testy about some of that shit, you know. But for the most part, I'm having a good time, man. You know, look at everything we've done. I mean, there's you hear me, Dustin. Work. It's like I get up in the morning, I make sure today's shows are set up. The people got admin that have it. We do, you know, we start doing the shows. We got to upload the shows from 2 days ago to Roku. We got to do all that. You know, I mean, there's a lot involved in my day. And it starts early and it ends late, but I like doing it. And as long as people don't make it so I'm not having a good time, I'll do this forever.
I get that.
Just don't make it so it sucks. You know? I'm trying to have fun over here.
It's funny. I haven't.
Man, I just noticed that these new speakers I bought got all kinds of extra buttons on them. I wonder what they do.
Well, I haven't drawn Eva in a while, so have to.
Yeah, but she always looks good. So, you know.
Have to kind of get back on the horse here a little bit with it. I've been so caught up in Oz stuff. So much Oz. And then, of course, Gasp. Which I don't even know where we're at with our Kickstarters right now. I know we've got multiple ones going with different things going on with them. So.
And see, that's what I mean. I need him. I try to connect with dude, you know, but.
Oh, he's. Me and him are both just constantly swamped.
I know. It's like I sometimes it's like, oh, I don't even know you guys got one running. And I talk to you every week. You know, it's like I really need to get with some kind of a more consistent rapport with dudes so that I can be up on what he's doing and make sure we've got all the trailers and the dates and all that stuff. You know, and get him out for a few appearances and all that shit, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it's hard. There's so many. There's so many. It's hard for me to keep up, man. I need. Sometimes I'm like, can you guys just reach out to me? Because
we've got.
I can't keep up with everybody all the time. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of what all I have done for Rick and for Resolute Bliss. So far, I've done 6 issues of Paradox. I've done 3 issues of Oz so far. I've got 3 more of that to go. I've done Gear City, the Gear City one shot, which was like 40 pages.
Right.
Then did Gasp #1. And that was a 32 page one shot. Gasp #2, I did 32 pages in. Then there's a 10-page bride story that runs in one of them. Maybe it runs in Gasp. I'm not even sure. There's a 10-page bride story that's a prequel to, it's like a little prologue to volume 2. And that's coming in an issue of Gasp. I did a 6-page Mama Shotgun story that went in Gasp #1, I think. Lord, I've done a boatload of animation for them. It's insane the amount of stuff I've been doing for them. I know there's other stuff, I can't even remember it now. Like, I've drawn so many books in the last 1.5 to 2 years that I can't even remember all of them. I literally can't remember them all.
And see, if you can't even remember now, imagine how hard it is for me to try to keep track of all these different people doing all this different stuff all the freaking time.
Nope, ain't doing it. Not me.
See, it's hard for me keeping up just with the people that are in the madness. You know what I mean? I mean, we're talking about 70, 80. It's hard to keep up with just the 70, 80 people that are in our networking circle.
Yep.
So you can imagine, what am I doing? I'm out here. Hey, you want to bring your show to the network? We added 2 more shows in the last few days.
Oh, nice.
Ian Miller's Triple Threat Comics is bringing their show to the network. I can't help it. I can't help it. I see something I like, and I go into recruitment mode. Hey, would you like to bring that to the network? We put it up on Roku. You know me. That's my whole gig, right? That's my whole gig. The problem is the larger the network grows, the harder it is for me to keep up with what everybody's doing. And I don't ever want somebody to be thinking like I don't give them enough love compared to that other guy in the network or whatever.
That crap's gonna happen eventually.
I know, and all I can say is maybe that other guy's in my face a little bit more with what he's doing.
Yeah.
Remind me, guys. Talk to me. Let me know. It's like, because I don't have time to, like, there's a lot of people that do shows outside our network, right? And now somebody hit me up. Hey, Pops, did you see my show the other day? Is it part of the network? Because if it's not, I probably don't have time to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm too busy monitoring all the shows that we already do and doing all the behind the scenes stuff for the network that I already have to do. I don't really have time to watch other people's stuff anymore. So I'm really out of date on all the beef and everything,
Well, I never get involved in that stuff anyway.
I know it is, but I mean, it's like I don't even have time to if I wanted to now. I just don't, I'll drop a comment every now and then on some dumb, stupid political thing, but I totally avoid the comic beef now, completely. I don't know nothing about it. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all kind of trash.
The network's been open to everybody for a long time. There's only been a couple of people that have burned that bridge that says they're not allowed here. There's only been a couple of those. I don't talk about them. I'll bring them up. I don't bring up their names. It's just dead. It's just dead issues. I like to have fun, and everything we're doing now, every show on our network, ain't none of it drama based. None of it's crap. It's all good stuff. So, this is the place to be, people. And we are live all over the place. We are on Facebook, on Les's Facebook channel. We're on the Madness YouTube, the Les's YouTube channel, Sixes Media One, Sixes One Media.
Yep.
We're on Twitch. We're on Nem's X channel. We're on the Critical Blast X channel. We're on Pilled. We're on Rumble. We're everywhere. We're broadcasting everywhere. We do that for a reason, to get as many eyes as we can on these people. On people, awesome people like Les.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually grab most of you guys like promotional videos, trailers and stuff, and try to play them, But it'd be nice if Rick just sent them to me at the beginning of every campaign or when he starts promoting every campaign, so I could just...
Oh, I should get you in touch with Mac. Little guy that works for us, Mac Jacobs, really cool dude. We give him grief because he's this tiny little leprechaun-looking guy. I mean, he's like
hanging out with little people. Huh?
He's like a 5 foot tall, red-headed, little bearded. I mean, you just look at him, you're like, oh. Like, people look at him the first time they see him, they're like, oh, where's your pot of gold, laddie? It's just, he's just funny. And, he's good humored about it. He knows everybody's going to do it. It's like, well, you better not get salty about that because it's going to happen. But Mac does all our socials and stuff.
Yeah, man. Tell him, like, to network through the Facebook group. Make sure he's dropping posts there too. All that shit, dude. I know Ashley does sometimes. You guys, that's what the group's for. Use it. you know, get seen. That's what the whole thing's about.
This is one of my favorite little tricks here in doing digital inks is to prop an empty layer on here and turn on border effect and set it to black, and then draw in there with white, and you'll see like right here what happens. If I draw a white line, then that line has a black line around it. So when I'm doing like the stitching on her stuff, I'm actually drawing white that's getting a black outline around it.
That's cool.
That's like one of my favorite little cheats.
That's another reason I like hanging out. All this stuff I don't know nothing about. You know, I had no idea about any of this stuff. I've been watching Let's Do This for a while. I think I could probably play with this program if I knew how to draw. Nah, you know, it's like for me, the inspiration to draw comes so rarely. And it's like I already set the baseline for the type of artist I am. I only draw on comic backing boards. That's it. If you get something from me, it's going to be on a comic backing board. I don't know why more artists don't include their sketches on the backing board, so that it's
when I do sketches and Kickstarters, that's what they're on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They should be on the backing board right there in the same package with the comic. So you look at one side, you got the comic, the other side, you got the sketch, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's been a no-brainer forever, and I don't know why more people don't do that. But every drawing I've ever done has been on the comic.
Yeah, I'll do some wild stuff on backing boards.
Now, hopefully in November, I'll get to see that. Yeah, you see, I really plan on having a good time. The cool thing about it is we'll be doing regular shows, you know, as well. Like Dave's show will still go off on Sunday at 11 a.m. and Q&A's art stream will still go off at 4 o'clock on Saturday, you know, and it'll be on the big screen right there behind us while we're, you know, hawking books, doing whatever, you know. When it shows on that I have to be on, like Comics Across the Pond, I'll be doing the show live right there from the floor of the con. You know, Dave will be in England, I'll be on the floor. And we'll be doing Comics Across the Pond on Sunday at 11 a.m. You know. So I don't plan on disrupting the schedule at all. I plan on doing what I do. Broadcasting live, all the shows, but then in between the shows, we'll just be live at the con, interviewing people and
cool.
Game demos. If Chris can get up here, we'll be doing some game demos, you know, whatever. We'll have fun. And that's another thing. I wanted you and Chris to meet because of Dice Alliance and his ability to make awesome freaking games. You know, I mean, you could have him like making some of your stuff for the kids to play.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I mean, dude. I have a vision of when I set my mind to something and I bring people together of what I think could come out of it, right? Between you and Chris, between you and Mike, between Chris and Mike, a lot of things could come out of that, even the three of you together, you know. But I know this is a good little triumphant to put together to you know, make sure they meet each other, and you never know what can happen after that.
I am mildly obsessed with drop shadows on things, and I probably shouldn't be, but I just love.
But they're actually there, though. That's the thing. A lot of people don't even consider that on a
Oh, dude,
you know?
if I let myself, I could bog down and I'd take forever to do a stinking book because I'd be putting all these little shadows everywhere. I can get obsessed with it. It's actually, you can go too far with it.
Right.
And I know that if I let myself, I will go too far with it. So I kind of over discipline myself about it a lot of times.
Well, as long as you put them in the right places, though, like the obvious places, right?
Oh, yeah.
Under the chin, under boob, all that. If they're in the obvious places where there's going to be a shadow, that shouldn't be that big of a thing. You know, I mean, there's more people. There's so many people that, like I said, they miss that whole thing. They don't even draw those kind of shadows on a figure, you know?
Yeah, it kills me when I look at the few modern comics, especially from Marvel or DC, and I look at the artwork in them and I'm like, there's nothing there. There's hardly any actual artwork going on. And that just makes me sad.
And the thing is I don't want to pull out somebody's art and go, see, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't want to throw anybody under the bus like that, but
oh yeah,
people just don't even see that the shadows are missing. And I'm looking at art around my room, right? And I'm like, okay, that person got it, that person doesn't. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
You can go through a stack of covers and you can look and you can go, okay, that guy gets it. That guy gets it. You could look at the cover of How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and you will see drop shadows.
Oh, that's the book, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cover of it right now, and you can see the drop shadows, and they might be a little bit overly done on Thor on the cover, but the rest of them are pretty cool. The Doc Doom shadow is, you know, it's all in place. The Thing shadows are all in place. I think Thor's is a little heavy, but the rest of them are good. And that's, you know, the cover of the Bible, right? The drawing Bible.
That is the tome.
So, and when I see art where it's just missing, that's when I get, oh man, and I'm not an artist. I can't go tell people what they're supposed to be doing. You know, they'd be like, who the fuck are you? What are you drawing? You know, it's like, I can't say nothing. But man, I can see it. And it's I don't know. It's just a missing aspect that you notice if you've been a comic fan for a long time. And you know which ones are heavy, like. And do you not hate drawing the black characters, the characters that have black costumes?
Oh, that doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, but it's like you have to blue it or something, right?
Oh, it's just all a matter
of definition, right? To get your definition.
Like what I do with her hair here, you know, it's like it all ends up being just about highlights and forms.
Right. Like when you're drawing Venom, okay, it's like, man.
Yeah, Venom's a giant anatomy lesson or a lesson in, you know, overblown anatomy.
Mm-hmm. But it's like there's definitely no room for shadow there.
Well, it's kind of the opposite with a character like that, because what you're doing is you're drawing wherever the light's going to hit.
Where the light would hit, right? Where it would reflect from, right? But it's like, you know, for trying to figure out, you know, the difference, because it's definitely different. It's not where the shadow is; it's where the light's hitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the shadow's still shadow. It's all still black. But that black all just blends together with the rest of the physique around it. You know, it's like it's gotta be harder. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be harder to do the definition of a character that's black than it is like this, where you can draw them lines and we can see all of them.
Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think it's way easier because when a character is solid black like that, I'll show you sometime. Maybe next week I'll pull that out.
let's do that.
There are some tricks that you can pull with that. That's like, oh, I see why you guys like characters that are solid black.
See, it's not that I like them or dislike them. I just feel like it's got to be harder to figure out where the light's hitting than it is to like drop a couple shadows where you know it's dark. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
oh, we're gonna stop yawning.
well, you have done a whole show. You should be tired.
Let's see.
We should figure out something special for the people on your 100th episode.
Yeah. That we should. We should do
We
that.
should figure out something special for them for that 100th episode. I don't know what. Something.
I've been trying to think of something, but I got nothing right off the top of my head.
Well, I know I got a box of those Con Edition Ozzy books coming.
Cool.
Oh man, yeah. Ordered 20 for the con for Hall of Heroes con.
Cool.
And we'll see how we do. And if we don't sell them all, well, we just take them to Capital City or Grand Rapids. I feel like we're probably going to do better selling them live than, you know, the one with your cover, selling it live. I think we're going to do a lot better with that than we are on the campaign. You know?
Yeah, well, quite possibly.
Let's see who the first person is that buys from yours, though. See? Should I number them first 20?
Yes. Yep, I would.
And number it and just put a little PVZ down there, official.
Mm-hmm.
And so number them in the order they get sold. You got the very first Ozzy Art Con edition. You got the second.
Yep.
Like that. All right. We can do that. And yeah, you're at Hall of Heroes Comic Con, May 30th. I'm going to say May 30th because 31st you probably won't be able to be the first one. May 30th, you could have the very first Con edition Ozzy Art book with Les's cover. The very first, you could have the very first one.
Let's see here now.
That's for you collectors, because you know that's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be something for the collector. Look, if you make comic books, that's all cool. That's wonderful. We love you. That's why we're here, because we love comics. But the Western market is highly influenced by the spectators market, and collecting is a huge part of comics in the Western world. You don't just leave them on the train. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, always offer something limited, something for the collector, a limited con edition, whatever, something for the collector too. Because if your book is the one that goes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, people gonna want to be able to say, I was there in the beginning. Not I bought this on eBay 20 years later. They
Right.
want, give them something that says, you know, that they were there from day one. I'm kind of, I'm a fan, but not a fan of putting every backer's name in the book, because at some point that's going to end.
Yeah.
At some point, you're just not going to be able to put up enough pages to put everybody's name there if you're doing
Hopefully.
good.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, if you're doing good, you just, so just make sure that what they get, that they can get something off your campaign that not that many people are going to be able to get, And,
Yeah.
and if it does make it to eBay, that's kind of cool, and that's kind of a double-edged sword too, right?
There's still a damn Cult of Dracula book that I did the cover to that only place I can find it's $250 on eBay.
Yeah. It's
Like, and the publisher never did send me my copies of it. I'm like, I'm not going to pay $250 for a copy of that book just so I can have one of my own covers.
$250.
I mean, I was flattered. I'm like, hey, that's great. How about you guys send me it's like, if y'all send me the 6 of those I was supposed to get, the 10 of those I was supposed to get, maybe I'll pop them on eBay and pay some rent with them.
I'm like, it's worth $250.
Yeah.
And there's got to be some somewhere else.
I haven't seen one. Oh, actually, I have seen one. A guy comes up to me at the last show that I did with one of them. Comes up with it is slabbed and graded, and he opens it up, has me sign it, and then immediately turns around and goes and gets the signature verified and graded.
And he re-slabbed it.
Oh yeah, it went right back in that slab.
Yeah, man. See, and I don't have very many slab books, Les. I'm not a fan of that.
I don't have any. I make the damn books, and I don't have any slab books.
I think I've only bought one ever, and I have like maybe 5 or 6. I bought one for my son. I bought the Delgado Venom cover slab for him. It was 9.8. It was real sweet, and he's a big Venom fan, so But the rest of them that I have, gifts or winnings. I've won some in contests, and I've been given some, but I only bought the one for my son. I never bought one for myself. I looked at that. It's the same way I looked at it when they started grading baseball cards.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and to me, it's just always been a scam.
A little bit.
Just because you put it behind plastic doesn't make it worth more than mine. I got one too. It's in perfect condition too. You say I got to pay you in order for mine to have the same value? Fuck you. That's the way I've always looked at it, right? I got to pay some company to get them to verify that mine looks just as good as theirs. And then they're going to wrap it up in plastic so nobody can ever touch it.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that with an old book that you want to preserve.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that. Okay. But a book that was printed 3 weeks ago and you slabbed it on the speculators market, that's them scamming you. They're getting you.
Yeah.
Quit doing that.
Yeah.
Now CGC's going to hate me. But hey, I see them tables at the con. I walk right by them. I just don't get it. Signatures or old, nice old books that you don't want to get screwed up. I get it. But that book was just off the print, and like that Venom Delgado, as nice as it is, it's just a comic book.
Well, you'll never hear those words come out of my mouth.
No, look. And the reason I say that is because it's a variant cover. Okay, so that comic is already out. That comic can be read. It's cool. It's a comic book. It's fun. That's what they're for. Somebody tried to turn that into extra money that it's not really worth. So, I mean, you're trying to get me to pay you to put plastic around it, to pay you to put plastic around it so that I can say it's worth more. Can I just put plastic around it and say it's worth more myself? Why do I need a middleman? Especially when you have no idea once they've put that book behind. Okay, like this is the part that scares me. I send them my book. They send me back the slab, serial number, blah, blah, blah. How do I know that's my book? Seriously. I would have had to mark it in some way to know for sure it's my book. And if I mark it in some way, I just knocked it down a notch.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? It could be any book. And the pages inside could be all fucked up. Who knows?
Yeah.
They could have took my perfect 9.8 book and put a 9.4 in there. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. You don't even know if that's your book. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a fan at all. Now, if I'm there through the whole slabbing process, you know, now I know that's my book. I was there. I watched you take it and put it in there and close it up and you get it back to me. It's mine. Okay. I'd put it in the mail. Shit, I don't even know if it's going to get to you. You know, mail gets lost all the time. Now I'm taking a chance of losing this book entirely. You know what I mean? To me, it's just not.
Oh, yeah.
But baseball cards is what ruined it for me. Seriously, it was like that. What do you mean it's centered perfectly? That makes it worth more. What do you mean? You know, I got the condition part. Okay, yeah, ones that are in bad condition, yeah, they're not going to be worth much. But now we're starting to measure the borders to the picture, make sure they're centered perfectly. And
it just makes me happy to know that there's, other things out there that people are just as ignorant with.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what do you mean that one's perfect? Because of this and that. It's like, it's the same card. As a matter of fact, the one that's imperfect should be worth more because there's going to be less of those.
Yeah, that crap's all goofy. I don't get in any of that.
Yeah, that's what chased me away from baseball cards way back in the day.
Cool. Let's see.
That is definitely what chased me away from collecting cards back in the day was when they started grading them and saying those were worth more than the ones I already had. And then I got to pay all this money to grade all these cards for mine to be worth as much as yours.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No. And that just chased me away from it. And that's why I'm not a fan of slabs and don't buy slabs because I just don't think, I don't think it's an honest representation. I don't. And then with all the different companies that have been caught doing janky crap, it just lends more to leaning away from it. Be nice if there'd never been anything that nobody ever caught them doing anything screwed up. Then we could all say, yeah, grading's legit. But they have been caught doing hanky shit. So, not for me, man. I don't have enough money to give it away for no reason.
Ain't that the truth? I don't care, man. Somebody wants to grade my stuff and slab it and do whatever they want with it. I'm like, that you do you, boo. I already drew the thing. I already got paid for it.
Well, you say if it's, you know, if you sign it, if there's something special about it, I get it. I just don't get the everyday, you know, regular issue with no value, no extra value other than, you know, what somebody said it might be because of this movie or that.
Oh yeah,
You know what
that
I mean?
gets on
That's
my
what I mean.
nerves.
When you mix the
Getting
speculative market with the slab market, you got a lot of people throwing money away.
it's really annoying to me. You know, it's like people are like, "Oh, that's got a movie. It's going to be worth something." It's like they're making movies and shows of everything under the sun, and that doesn't mean anything.
That's right. And you know, it's funny because at Walmart last week there was a bunch of those movies or action figures from that last Superman movie,
Oh yeah,
right? The one that flopped.
yep,
All of it's on a clearance.
yep.
You can get Superman for $3. You can get the big crypto with the helicopter thing for fucking $10. It was all like jacked all the way down price wise.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because the movie flopped, people, and they told you go get this stuff because it's gonna be yacht yacht yacht.
Yeah.
You see, it's like it doesn't matter if it's in a movie, and even a movie that's good, eventually the shine wears off of some of that stuff.
Yep.
I go when I'm collecting, when I think about, oh, I want to buy something new for my collection, I'm always looking at something that is old, that's held its value.
I don't buy anything for the sake of just collecting it. I mean, for me, it's first and foremost, if it's a comic, it's got to be a book that I want to read or that I, you know, have read before and liked and want a new copy of or something like that. Because, you know, I ain't got time for that crap.
Well, for me, it's like I have like almost completed runs of stuff. And you know, the only ones I ain't got are those keys. Right? So when I'm going and looking, okay, I'm going to buy something, like you say, I'm looking for something that already has an established value and it's going to hold its value 20 years plus, right? I'm not looking at something that was printed last year because I have no idea how the market's going to react to that 20 years from now, right?
Yeah.
I can go buy old stuff knowing it's going to hold its value. It already has an established value. And that's where if I'm looking to add to my collection, it's always in that direction. You know, I'm looking at 80s, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. You know, that's it.
Yeah. Well, my focus on everything is, you know, hopefully I'm making books that will someday have some value and people will appreciate them because they like them. That's all that really matters to me in the end.
That's why I get behind so many of these new creators. And that's, you know, you don't see me out here promoting those guys. Those are the books that have an established value. As a collector, it's only smart for me to buy those. But you also see, when I see somebody like you or Chris with the Slaughtermill stuff that I know is good. Okay, I'm invested in it. I'm waiting for the next stuff that I know is good. Okay, I'm gonna promote the hell out of that because that is going to be the shit people are looking at 20 years from now.
I hope so. That'd be cool.
You know? I mean,
I'll probably be dead and gone before that happens, but you know, hopefully the wifey, if she outlives me, or you know, the whatever little rugrats we manage to pick up when we get to adopting kids and all that, you know, hopefully there'll be something there that they're like, yeah, that old man did some cool stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, just remember, it's like Isaac is getting seriously invested in the network. My grandson.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is going to go on long after me. So, all y'all be nice to Isaac. Because he might be the next guy running this and promote y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's been down here, bro. He's learned how to upload shows to Roku. He's doing all kinds of stuff, man. He's getting involved. And that's awesome. That's my almost 13-year-old grandson. The one that drew the piece in the Ozzy book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's probably going to take this over when I'm gone. You can count on that.
Mm.
I think he really likes being involved in it.
Oh, let's see here.
And you'll probably get to meet him up there at Grand Rapids. So,
that's cool.
People will be able to come in there and get 2 signatures on the Ozzy book right away. See that? Now it is 2:20. You can call this.
I've been going for a while. Yeah, let's wrap this one up. I mean, this is about 80% done as it is, so ain't too bad for an hour and a half.
Now, next week,
drop some black in here. Boom, 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 boom.
If we can get Les to do so, we'll have him draw something, black something, a Venom or.
Oh yeah, no, I'll absolutely knock something out next week. So you can.
And we'll see the reverse. We'll see the reverse where he's pulling the light out of something dark.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I think that'd be cool.
Yep, we shall do that.
Give everybody a little bit of technique instruction on that particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
And just want to say, as always, Les, thank you, sir. It's always cool having you out.
That's always good to be able to be out, man.
And for those of you who do not know, you should know. I'm gonna play a couple of these clips that we got from Resolute Bliss, showing what they do.
Cool.
Y'all have a great day.
All righty, y'all. See you next week.
Peace.
Presented by Resolute Bliss with our friends at Live Storm Chasers, because real storms inspire the darkest of legends.
This storm's trying to take us back.
Back to Gear City?
Not again.
Run! Here it comes. There she is. It's the witch.
She sure knows how to make an entrance.
I do hope you'll join me. Not Oz like you've known. Welcome to my corner of Oz, a place called Gear City. Back Gear City, a tale from the broken world of Oz, coming soon to Kickstarter from Resolute Bliss Publishing.
Evening, darlings. It's about time to start this show. Get on out of here. That's my set. My name's Belladonna Lamort, and I'm just hopping on screen to tell you, if y'all ain't checked out the Gasp Horror Anthology from Resolute Bliss, then y'all about as silly as that dusty old bag of bones. So what you waiting for? Head on over and sign up at Kickstarter now.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.